Darn, I have really bad luck today. So that's normally most days. Normally I just find arrows and cocoa beans. Okay. Alright, well. Ooh. Another person. Okay, well, yeah, that's Yorkton. Bit small. A lot of stuff to it. But if you go out the back of Yorkton, here we go, something interesting. See these little stone things here? If you follow them, you'll either get to Whitehaven or the logging camp. Now, the logging camp is good for some iron stuff, and Whitehaven's really good for food. But if you're in Whitehaven without any water, you can pretty much say that you're going to be screwed. Logging camp is in a forest, so you've got water there, but there's a lot of zombies up on the hill, so you have to be careful. If you go out that way as well, there's Evergreen Manor. Actually, it's more out that way a bit more, but you need a button to get in and out, actually. A lot of people have unintentionally locked themselves in there. And there's a lot of zombies in there, and you can get some okay stuff, but I don't really think it's worth the risk. Okay. I walk along this road all the time. You know what it reminds me of? You know, when you're going between Pallet Town and Viridian City in Pokemon, it keeps reminding me like that. Oh yeah, there's that song as well. On the road to Viridian City, meet my friends along the way. I haven't watched Pokemon in ages. You get a lot of time to think to yourself when you're in this game. Unless you're with a team or something, but being with a team at this time of night is a bit rare. Sometimes if I have a day off and I get on in the morning, I can find a team or something, we can go do some stuff. But most times I like to stick to myself, hand out supplies and things like that, which I think is nice. There's a new feature that's been implemented. I don't know if they'll keep it or not, we'll have to see, but if you kill 5-6 people, you get a red sign over your head. That red tag can actually be seen from a lot further away, and it signifies you as a bandit. On the other hand, I've seen a suggestion in the Reddit where if you heal enough people, so if you use bandages and shears and dyes, which will help cure certain things, then you'll get a green tag, which is a lot harder to see. Kind of hoping they implement that, but who knows, it could easily be abused. But that's the good thing, we're in a testing stage, so all sorts of crazy things are going to be coming in and out, and we'll see what works. I think the developers have done a really good job, because I've been enjoying it. Normally I don't play that many games, actually. It's been a while, actually. Last game I played... Oh, actually, I've been playing those Atelier... I don't know how you pronounce it. They don't really say it in the game. It's a JRPG series where you get to be an alchemist. It's got lots of cute girls doing cute things, and adventures and explosions and killing giant monsters. But yeah, normal games like FPS and things like that, I don't really play them because I really suck. Okay, so if we head this way now, we're gonna get to, let's see, the next town over should be Portsmouth. So if we just keep going along, there's a few buildings and things like that off to the left. If you keep following them, there's some tents, a little castle, and a new one I found the other day. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's a bit weird, like a gypsy camp sort of thing. And there's that building as well, just a normal house, not that much in it. So yeah. Oh, I've played the public servers before. They tend to be a lot fuller than this. If you're travelling along the road, you'll find a lot of people on them. Normally I follow the road, but if you're really worried about bandits, that sort of thing, it's best to try and learn the map yourself and make your way around without it. You can actually get waypoints, mods, those sorts of things, or a virtual in-game map, but I don't tend to use it. I've sort of, well, kind of memorised the area. Also, that's half the fun, isn't it? Just finding things yourself. Yeah, sorry I'm not running or anything like that. It's just that it uses up a lot of hunger and you can't really afford it in this game. Actually, let's eat an apple. People are still talking about the giant zombie. I've seen a few videos. Some people have actually managed to defeat it now. They're supposed to explode in a giant cloud of rotten flesh and diamonds if you're lucky. It sort of reminds me of if you've seen the Tremors movies. If you blow up one of the creatures in that, they explode into flesh and it goes everywhere. It's one of my favourite movies. Jeez, it really does get a bit boring along these roads. Oh, well, how about I tell you a bit about one of my experiences I've had. So, I was going around on one of the PvP servers, and because I was doing my medic job, I was doing a bit of a social experiment. I didn't have any armour on, I had no weapons, all I did was collect food. I made lots of cookies, bread, that sort of thing, got heaps of potions. I decided to just go along, handing them out, seeing if people would be nice enough in return not to kill me. It didn't really work out. I got killed a number of times. It was a bit sad. I had to start all over again. Oh, there's that tent city over there if you go that way. But yeah, what happened was I got killed in Grimdale by somebody. They took after I offered them cookies and they said okay. So that was a bit sad. But when I went back, I made more cookies, offered them to the guy, and he apologised, and then we went on a big grand adventure. We went north into the snow, explored around, killed zombies, we shared items, found lots of loot. It was really fun. But then we started running out of supplies. I didn't really bring anything proper with me because all my stuff had been taken before. So I ended up getting nausea from a bite from a zombie. It was really, really bad, and I had nothing to fix it, and it just kept taking down my hearts, even though I had all these potions. I just couldn't cure it, and it just wouldn't go away. So eventually we ended up in this big ravine with a bridge over it, and there was a dungeon there, so we decided to go in the dungeon, but it must have been a work in progress because there was nothing in there, and then we couldn't get out. So what happened was I was about, I don't know, a heart or something away from dying. The guy said, come over here. We went over to the lava pool. He's like, hold hands. If we go together. And we jumped in the lava together. Which is awfully romantic in a very twisted way. I'm a bit of an old romantic myself. But tell you what, that was best day ever. But unfortunately I haven't really had anything like that happen yet. I just keep getting killed. Oh, that's right. We're at Portsmouth now. So you can follow the road, but just a tip here. Zombies, I think if you can see them over there at the bridge, zombies tend to spawn over there, so your best bet is just to swim towards the dock over here. You just have to hope that nobody on the PvP servers will come over and shoot you. Which I've had happen as well. I've died so many times along these areas, I can't even remember. Most times if somebody does kill another player, you'll get a message on there saying somebody murdered so-and-so. And then you've got that new bandit feature with the red tags as well. Anything in here? Water, snowball. Might take a snowball. There we go. Hopefully we can find an apple or something like that. Now you can find a lot of stuff in Portsmouth. Let's see. Oh, cobwebs. Those are always handy. Let you block up a doorway. Buy you some time. Oh, an apple. Okay. Bit of food. You can find weapons. Oh, in that chest in there I've been able to find iron shovels and buttons before. Buttons will get you into dungeons. Just make sure you're really well prepared, and if possible get a team together. Ooh, there's people over there. What on earth are they doing? How bizarre. Some towns actually have dungeons underneath them. Some of them haven't been finished. I haven't explored them yet because I haven't found a proper teammate. But yeah. Ooh. No, I don't need them. Oh, when you reach 10 on your thirst level, it'll tell you my throat feels a bit parched, but usually it's best just to leave it until you hit around 5, because the longer you can go without water, the better. Yes, there's a bit around Portsmouth. They've actually added chests in the big house now, which is really good. And I think they've actually taken down the sort of loot that you can get from the cemetery. You used to be able to get like chain armor, things like that, but it's been changed since then. Yeah, nothing too good here. It's more like they've turned it into a starter city like Grimdale now. But that's fine. Good spot for food, basic items. Zombies will occasionally come through the town, which kind of sucks. But you know what? Like I said at the beginning, everything's gonna be okay. Because the good thing about this game is, if you die, just start over again. There'll always be more loot and more opportunities. Ooh. Cobweb! Arrgh. No. Let's get out. Let me out. There we go. Okay. We can follow the road, but I really hate it. A lot of zombies tend to spawn on this road. Oh, there's some. There's some right there. Oh, I'm such a wuss, but last thing I want is this video to get ruined by respawning back at Grimdale or something like that. So what I'm going to do is just head over here. Now if you can see my visibility bar at the bottom where the experience normally is, what you can always do is just creep along. Though it's very slow going, hopefully the zombies just don't wander over towards you. But most times they're a bit dumb. But I don't want to risk it. But yeah, every time I go east from... East? Or am I heading west? Hang on. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I'm in one of those moods today. Yeah, so whenever I'm heading down this way, I usually take the coast. It's a little bit safer. Just a little bit. If we keep going from Portsmouth, you eventually hit Camp Bell, which has had a remodeling. Before it was just a bunch of tents. Now they've changed it to be more like a military barracks, where there's you can go up the stairs and hide in the rooms there. It's still pretty dangerous. Before they had fences which were about 2 high. Now they've made fences that are about 1 high, so the zombies can just jump over them. So it's pretty dangerous there, even though the payoff can be pretty good.